Hi and welcome. Today we're going to talk about Marley's hot and cold water system. If you've ever worked on a geyser, copper mild steel tubing, then you'd know the challenges. 1, it can be very slow going, even if you know what you're doing. 2, connecting the pipes in small places can be a logistical nightmare. And 3, having your bucket raided is never, ever fun.
Ina,
Sorry, bud.
luckily, Marley's profit system is here to make our lives easier. Why? Because it's made from plastic, but not just any plastic. PERD.
Are you calling me a perp?
No. PERD, as in P-E-R-T, polyethylene with raised temperature resistance.
Got it.
PERD, as far as material goes, it's favoured by plumbers and contractors today because it's cost effective and quick to install.
How quick?
You could cut installation times in half. Imagine what you could do with that extra time. Just enough time for a dop and a choppy.
Just enough time for me to do my nails.
Exactly. When it comes to profit, Marley uses only the highest grade material, manufactured in compliance with ISO 9001, according to SABS 10508.
What do you mean?
Profit is suitable for use in temperatures up to 70 degrees Celsius at 10 bar pressure for continuous rating of 49 years. Not only that, for hot and cold water installations in buildings, you only need 1 grade of pipe. None of the stacking and storing business, and no confusion.
Another great thing about PERT is that it's lightweight, and you don't need the rocks biceps to hike it up the ladder.
That's right. Profit is available in 50-meter coils, 6-meter straight lengths, and in 16mm and 20mm outside diameters. Because Profit is made of plastic, it's also very flexible, meaning you can bend it, making it easier to work with and easier to install.
Longer flexible lengths of pipe equals less fittings and less joints, then saving you time and money.
What's more, Profit pipes have a lower thermal conductivity than mild steel and copper pipes, so heat loss is not a problem. That being said, when it comes to lagging requirements, it's still recommended to use the same precautions against heat loss as any other material, as required by plumbing codes, regulations and bylaws.
There are more benefits to using the Profit pipe, but we'll get to that in a bit. Right now, we're going to make a couple of connections and show you how we do this.
For this, we'd need Profit pipe and fittings, a pipe cutter, expanding tool, and a closing tool. First, you cut the pipe to the length you want using a pipe cutter. You don't want to use an hacksaw because you're looking to get a clean, square edge like this. Then you're going to slip the sleeve over the pipe with the chamfered side facing the fitting. You're then going to flare the pipe open with an expansion tool by turning it a couple of times at 90-degree intervals. Then insert the fitting right so that the pipe end meets the collar. For the last step, you're going to take the closing tool and you're going to pull the sleeve over the fitting until it's completely seated against the collar.
And Mzwakolo is your uncle. Easy as that.
Now, Dudu, you very well know that my uncle's name is Jacobus.
Anyway,
What's good about this is that once you've made the joint, you can start pressure testing immediately.
and you can do this with other fittings too.
Absolutely. In the Profit range, there's a number of different fittings, including couplers, sockets, adapters, T's, bends and plugs. You also get wall outlets and mounting plates, everything you need to connect to the hot water cylinder. And the best thing about this joint is that it's 100% certain. It will not loosen under the most demanding conditions. So the failure is not an option when using the Profit system.
Now, what if I want to connect Profit to copper pipe?
Yes, you can definitely do that. All you need is a transition fitting.
What about fitting pressure regulating and expansion relief valves?
As with any hot and cold water system, on the cold water supply side, you'll need a shut-off valve and a pressure control valve and expansion relief valve to regulate the pressure from the municipal mains. To achieve balanced water pressure, you would need a supply line after the pressure control system that tees off from the supply to the geyser and goes back to the cold water supply into the building.
Marley manufactures a range of Latco pressure control valves manufactured from a tough, corrosion-resistant acetyl copolymer which offers just as many benefits as the Profit system. Can I use the same system for my solar geyser?
The answer to that is unfortunately no. The Marley Profit system is not recommended for the use in external applications because it's not UV stabilized. Any use of the Profit system outside will require added protection in the form of sleeving or conduit.
Can I run gas through the system?
No, the Profit is not recommended for gas supply installations.
So what are the benefits of Profit?
Well, we've already mentioned that the system is easy to install, saving plumbers and contractors up to 50% on installation time. And because Profit is made of plastic, it has no scrap value or no theft risk. So Profit is not just easy to install, it also makes financial sense. What we've also mentioned is that it's lightweight and flexible, and it's tough, puncture resistant and able to withstand the pressures and temperatures encountered in most hot and cold water supply systems. But what we haven't mentioned yet is that the Profit doesn't only make financial sense, but it also makes sense for the environment and for our health. Most metal-based supply systems lose energy because the material is conductive in nature. Polymer systems like Profit are far less conductive and as a result are more energy and water efficient.
Shh! Can you hear that? Hear what? I can't hear anything.
That's the sound of good quality plumbing.
So Profit is a much more quieter plumbing system compared to the copper system.
Not only that, Profit is also a lot more corrosion resistant than copper and steel pipes.
Really?
Yes, it has been used for the safe transport of potable water for more than 35 years, with no harmful leaching of elements in the supply line and no scale buildup.
That's a long time.
Everything about the Profit system is designed to offer a longer service life, from the durability of the material to a unique joint design.
Now that's something I could count on.
You and me both.
That's such an easy system that even I can do it myself.
Definitely.